Hello. It's time for the Culling 2012. What is the Culling 2012, you ask? Well, allow me to explain, because this is the first time I've ever done this on YouTube. But at the end of every June, I basically go through everything that I'm getting. And I weigh pros and cons, I look at the books that I want to be getting, and I pare things down and expand things out and change things up. So as a result, inevitably, books get dropped. And I've got, in this year, I've got 8 books getting dropped. And I wanted to give you guys a heads up before this week's Wednesday haul video, because you will see, that some of my books are gone. However, there are new books as well. So, consider it a new beginning, and I hope you like some of the new stuff I'm going to be picking up. I was thinking about sharing with you some of the stuff I want to be getting, but I'm going to let you be surprised. I will say that there are 2 more Marvel titles I'm going to be getting, which is unusual. I don't usually get a lot of Marvel because they're expensive, but there are 2. So those of you who are Marvel fans out there, hope you're looking forward to that. I'm tripling my Marvel input, my monthly Marvel input of books. But mostly I want to expand out on a lot of my independent titles and sort of give some of the Image stuff, more of the Image stuff a try. So, without further ado, we are going to farewell to 8 books that I'm usually getting. We are going to start with the books that I'm saddest to see go, and then we'll work our way to kind of the ones I don't care about. So first of all, dropping is Justice League Dark. Now you're probably looking at the screen going, huh? Because I waited 8 issues for it to get good. I said I didn't like the first 8 issues, or first 5 or 6 issues at least. But I was like, no, I'm going to stick with it until Jeff Lemire comes on, because it's going to be great. And it was great, but I'm still dropping it. The reason I'm dropping it is because I'm just more excited for iVampire, and I didn't want to get both. I wanted to pick one. We're going to go with iVampire. So last month you saw I got iVampire. That is going to be a regular pickup. Unfortunately, Justice League Dark is going to go away. Anyway, next up is The Shadow. This is a book that I'm really enjoying, but it's $3.99. I'm getting The Spider, which is a similar book, and finally, I just felt like, especially after issue 3, that this is going to read better as a trade paperback. So if I see this at half-price books, I get a chance to pick up issues 4 and 5, I definitely will. But for now, excuse me. Moving on. Some of the next books here are going to be not too surprising. They're ones that have kind of been on the chopping block for a while. First up is Demon Knights. Now this is one that I have mixed feelings about dropping, because sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's kind of okay. It's never really bad, but I'm just not invested enough right now. I said after I read issue 10 that I needed to go back and reread issue 9, and since then I've had no inclination to do it, which isn't a good sign. I am, however, really excited to see your guys' reviews of it. Oddfellows thoughts, you need to at least keep picking up the next couple of issues so I can know kind of what happens and get an idea of where it's headed, because I am interested, but not interested enough to buy. Anyway, so moving on, I am dropping everything Jeff Johns with the exception of Green Lantern, which means Aquaman's going, and Justice League is going. This one, good riddance. This one, I know a lot of you guys are fans of it. I just have mixed feelings about it, and I don't like the darker turn that the character's taken with this other storyline. With issue 6, like, my interest level was up here, and then issue 7 and 8, it's like down here now. And with issue 9 and 10 coming out this week, sorry, not interested anymore. I get that you need to have more character development and you need to dig into his past. Why does it have to be such a dark, whiny, annoying past? Like, can't he have a fun past? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this book should be fun, and it's just dark and this close to being heavy-handed. So I'm done with Aquaman. Alright, the final 3 books probably are going to come as no surprise. After all of my ranting about Before Watchmen, Minutemen, I think it's safe to say I'm not going to get any more Before Watchmen books. I am curious to read The Comedian. I'm this curious to read Silk Spectre. I still want to know if my theory about Night Owl was correct. If you watched my what my theory was about Night Owl, please tell me below if I was right or not, if you got that book. But I'm just not interested. I mean, for $4 an issue, it's got to do more than just sort of rehash and build a little bit on what happens in Watchmen. If I get this, it'll be in trade. Alright, and then penultimate issue that I'm not picking up, no surprise here, I said I was dropping it, Action Comics. Bye. I will say that, like, I want my Superman fix. However, Kenneth Rocafort and Scott Lobdell are going on to Superman, I think with issue 0. So I'll definitely be picking that up and giving that a shot, because even though people have mixed feelings because of sort of the sexist take that he's had on Starfire in Red Hood and the Outlaws, that is a really well executed book, both writing and illustrating. So if anyone's going to make Superman good and fresh and new, these guys, in my opinion, is a great choice. So hopefully it goes well. Alright, and finally, last book I'm dropping, didn't have it for very long, Trio. I don't think anyone's that sad about that. I will say I am really excited to see what Sleepy Reader has to say about this book as it moves forward. But for now, I'm done. Anyway, finally, I've got one last thing, and I hope you stuck around to the end of this video because I forgot to mention it at the beginning to get you to keep watching. I wanted to celebrate a little bit because I have 100 subscribers now as of last week, which is really exciting. Thank you all who have recently subscribed. It's great to have you here, and I hope you enjoy what you're watching. For those of you, however, who have been with me since the beginning, thank you, and you know who you are. I'm not going to list anyone off because I will inevitably miss somebody, but thank you especially because I wouldn't have gotten to 100 subscribers without you guys, your shout-outs, your moral support, everything. Thank you so much because I really love being a part of this community, and it really means a lot. So, yeah, big thanks to everyone. And to celebrate, we're going to have a little contest. The rules of the contest are this. 1. Subscribe above. If you're not subscribed, you can't be a part of the contest. Number 2. Below, you must leave a comment. Now, this comment has to be a recommendation for a book that I should read. Preferably not a book that I'm already reading. However, if you don't know I'm reading it and you recommend it, I won't hold it against you. Now, everyone who enters in a recommendation for a book they think I should be getting, now that I have a little extra spending money to devote to a new book, you will be entered into a contest. And there are 2 prizes. There will be 2 winners for this contest. If you prefer one over the other, please put that in your comment below so that I know which one to give you. And actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. You have to pick one or the other. We'll have 2 separate drawings. If you want to be entered into both, you can be. You can be entered into one or the other, but I guess I don't want to have 2 people be drawn that both want the one prize, you know what I mean? So definitely specify if you want to be entered into one contest or into both of the contests, and I will divvy up the names as appropriate. So here are the 2 prizes. The first prize is going to be a 1-year digital subscription to Amazing Spider-Man. Now, the way that will work is I am going to be starting to get issues of Amazing Spider-Man. I'm starting with issue 688, which came out this week. So that issue is up for grabs on the digital contest. And basically, whenever I get my issue, I'm going to take my free digital copy and transfer it over to you. I'll personal message you the information so that you can get that. It won't be like a paid subscription as much as you'll just get my copy. But nevertheless, I hope you like it. So that's the first option. The second option is going to be a mystery bag. It's going to be this brown bag filled with goodies. Now, they are not going to be... I'm not going to tell you what they are because I haven't actually decided everything that's going in this bag, but they're going to be fun books. They're going to be not necessarily super valuable books, but they're going to be books that I really like and I really would recommend to you. So hopefully they'll be books that you'll like. So if you like if you like watching my channel, you appreciate my opinion, you'll at least find these books interesting. They can be arranged from anything brand new to anything a long time ago, DC, Marvel, you name it. It might just end up in this bag. So if you would like the Amazing Spider-Man subscription, specify in your comment below. If you would like the mystery bag, please specify below. If you would like either, you know what to do. So anyway, that's all I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back very soon with my Wednesday haul. I got 6 books to review, and 2 or 3 of them are new books. So stay tuned. Talk to you soon.